owners or a pet owners, common mistake they do, and for that dog become aggressive or don't listen to them, and at the end they become frustrated. Now people are so concerned about breed. Does it really matters? And now a trend is going on. A pet owner took a pet like a dog from a shop or somewhere he bought. If he misbehaved, then suddenly he'll turn and say, "Oh, I have rescued this dog. I have took it from shelter, and therefore he's doing misbehavior." What are the effective communication you think pet owners should do with their dog to understand more?
One of the most loyal dogs, the stray dog.
Do mixed breed dogs really live longer than pure breed? Adopting a dog from a shelter means they will have behavioral issues. Hello, welcome to LOL, Let's Off Leash, the podcast that talks about and celebrates about feathered, furry or scaly friends. Today we have a very interesting guest with us for whom I have an introduction ready already. But there was a questions we have asked in the open platform in our social media, and 4 of the questions we have taken for whom we will be talking with our guest because he is a talented person. So what are the questions? And do not forget, I'm Kasturi, your host. Let's see what are the questions we have. Why are people so concerned about dog breeds? Why don't more people adopt from shelter instead of shopping from breeders? And how important is it to understand that each breed has unique needs? Very important, and this is one of my favorite questions which we overlooked. Why do dog parents sometimes get irritated with their pets over time? All these questions we will come to know in deep. We have a very talented, we call him Sam, and his full name is Samir Islam from DOGVENTURE HQ. I have a special list like adjective to add before his name: a professional dog trainer, a Vet Diploma Holder, a clinical pharmacist, a motorbike racer, a scuba diving and skydiver instructor, and leading the peak visionary, the most talented entrepreneur, CEO of DOGVENTURE HQ, where they provide everything under one roof: daycare, boarding, training, grooming, swimming, playtime, play store, unforgettable events. Get ready for a paw-some conversation about pets, passion, and pushing the boundaries. We are going to talk about so many things. Maybe some viewers would like it, maybe some viewers would not like it, but podcast motive is to spread what about animals we took inside our life. Respect them, love them. Let's tune into our guest. Welcome, Sam.
Thank you
Sam.
so much for
I'll
the
call you Sam.
introduction.
Samir.
Sam.
Sam. How are you?
Oh, good. How are you? Thank you so much for the invitation. Really appreciate it.
Of course, because you know everything. Like one person, and I'm covered by like vet, like trainer,
Yes.
like animal advocate. Everything I get into one person. How are you?
All good. All good.
So this is very interesting. Like one of the bio I have seen so many things under one roof.
Yeah, we see again. It's as you said. It's I changed the career in my life so many times, but you can see it's all going in the same direction.
Yeah.
So when I start to be a dog trainer, we do behavior modification for dogs. So as a certified dog trainer, I've been studying in US to be a certified dog trainer in one academy there, and it came to me like I really love to know more about the behavior. So if you need to be a behaviorist, you have to be a vet. They don't certify you as a behaviorist, as a word behaviorist. As a dog trainer, yes, you can do behavior modification. You can do whatever you need to call yourself. But as a behaviorist, you have to be a vet.
Okay, that is something new.
Yes. So I went back. I did my diploma in vet as well again. So because I have a medical background as a pharmacist, then I did another diploma as a clinical pharmacist. So I add one more to have vet diploma as well. Then went to UK for 6 months to be a behaviorist.
Okay.
And it was really nice. So that's how it changed my career for that things.
And everything, you have said so correctly that everything is under one.
Yes, it's everything.
Like related pets and all. Like you like scuba diving, and you do that scuba instructor, skydive instructor
Yes.
also.
So we certified the instructors themselves. Like, yeah, we do recreational dive. It's not commercial dive. I mean, for scuba diving. And yeah, I can certify you to be an instructor as well for scuba diving.
Amazing, like clinical pharmacist and
Yes.
all, like coming. And this is something very new. I come to know that dog behaviorist need to be like.
Yeah, if you need to call yourself a behaviorist, yeah, because it includes a neuroscience, and so that should be a vet to understand how it works with the dog. But as a behavior modification, okay, like aggression, all the things, yeah, as a certified trainer, you can do it.
So there is a difference between dog trainer and
Yes.
dog behaviorist.
Yeah, of course. There's a huge difference.
Huge difference is there.
Yeah. There's a huge difference between as a dog trainer and the behaviorist. Yeah, it's totally different. Even sometimes you work only as a behaviorist, not even as a dog trainer.
Oh.
So, but again, in Middle East, that things is not here yet. So
Yet,
literally, you
yes.
can wake up tomorrow morning, like you yourself or anyone, like any guys that behind the camera, you can wake up in the morning, create a page in Instagram, and he can call himself a dog trainer.
Yes,
And he can
absolutely.
claim that, and no one can ask him for anything. So that's here in the Middle East, we didn't reach that level to have accreditation, okay, from any academy of any university to be accredited as a dog trainer, to give you that certificate, you as a dog trainer. You can attend any online course, you can watch some YouTube channels, and you can call yourself a dog trainer, but it doesn't
But
work
I
like
don't
that.
think online course can help what practical. Like you cannot
course.
be a doctor by seeing online
No,
courses.
you cannot.
You have to do the
Exactly.
practical knowledge.
Yes.
You have to
It
study
takes 2
about
years.
that.
If you want to be a certified as dog trainer, you need to study for 2 years.
It's a huge topic need to be covered, right?
Yes, of course. Start from, everything, literally everything. Even how you can pick your dog name. Like,
Maybe this is the reason why positive reinforcement is less in dog training part, behavior part.
I cannot say yes, honestly, because if we are talking about the behavior and training, as I told you, is big difference between both of them. But when you are talking about training, we have 4 ways to train dogs, right? As you said, you have the positive reinforcement, negative reinforcement, positive punishment, and negative punishment.
Yes.
And of course, positive punishment is trending everywhere. Like positive reinforcement, one of the best way to train your dog, okay? But sometimes you really need to do some other ways, okay? So you cannot say, no, I cannot use, you can be balanced trainer, yes, that's totally fine. But as a dog trainer, you need to learn everything. You need to go to the core of everything, okay? Like when you do some workshop, okay, for the new trainer, okay, you can ask him, train the dog, same behavior. Behavior means a command, like I need the dog to have the same behavior with 4 ways. Show me how you're going to train him in positive, in negative, in punishment, in negative punishment. So same methods, it can work. That's why, again, the most important thing when you train dogs, to be honest with you, is not the dog, it's the owner.
Yeah, absolutely. What you said,
Okay.
it has been seen that the owner should get trained first, then the dog.
100%. 100%. See, consistency is the key success for any kind of training for the dog. So me as a dog trainer, you will bring your dog to me. Whatever I'm going to do with the dog, okay? I'm not going to tell you whatever I'm going to do with them, okay? I'm going to do it for certain period of time, maybe maximum 1 month. You're going to leave your dog with me for 1 month. I'm going to train him to do whatever I'm going to ask him to do, maybe in a positive way, in negative way, whatever ways, okay? I'm going to hand over the dog to you. I'm going to show you your dog is doing that, but you don't know how he's going to do it, what's the steps. Okay, you're gonna take your dog. The dog stayed with me for 1 month, and he's gonna stay his rest of his life with you, right? So the consistency will not come from you. The dog, he will not do anything again with you. And what will happen from the owner? He's gonna complain about the training because they thought once the dog learned some behavior, it should maintain for his rest of his life, which is wrong statement.
Absolutely.
It needs consistency with the training with the dog.
Absolutely. So I have seen like most of the new dog parents, or maybe sometime like the dog parents who are already there. What are the mistakes you have seen for the new dog owners, or already being a dog owners or a pet owners? They're supposed to be do like it's a common mistake they do, and for that dog become aggressive or don't listen to them, and at the end they become frustrated.
Okay, perfect. So whenever you can see a dog who's frustrated, I would say, or aggressive, or has any kind of aggression, especially that grew up with the same owner. So the owner, he didn't put any kind of boundaries, discipline, and structure for that dog. So dogs, see, when I say dogs, because I know maybe one or some of your audience, they don't like me talking about them as a dogs, right?
Okay.
Because they are pets, they are family member, they are like a kids, right? But we need to understand they are dogs. By end of the day, they are animals, they are dogs. Yes, they are lifetime family member. Like literally, they are lifetime family member, correct? We agreed on that. But when I'm gonna deal with them, I cannot treat him as exactly the way I'm treating my son or my daughter, because he's an animal. He can take a decision in your behalf. Animals, they will self-independent. That's how God created them, right? If you can see cats in the street, right?
Yeah.
They're surviving. You can see dogs in the streets, they are surviving. Why? Because they will self-independent animal. So when we took them, we domesticate them in the home. What's gonna happen here now? If I'm not gonna put any structure, any boundaries to that dog in my home, he gonna take decision in your behalf. You know what? I'm gonna pee in that area. This will be my putty area. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna sleep on the sofa. This is my bedroom right now. Okay, and now if you can invite one of your guests to your home, and the guest sit in the sofa. What do you think about the dog gonna do, or your pet? What he gonna do? You might be growl at him like, "This is my spot. Get out of here."
They mark their territory.
You know what I mean? So boundaries, discipline, and put structure. Train your dog. Let him understand. Okay, you are my forever family member. You are my pet. Okay, but there is boundaries, there is discipline, there is a structure should put in that animal since day one. So when you get your pet at your home, please start from day one, put these boundaries. Do that, we call environment control. Control the environment in your home so he can understand, this is my area where I'm gonna sleep, here I'm gonna eat, outside of home I'm gonna be and poo. That's it. Consistency will keep that. Some dogs, they are challenging their owner. And once the owner feed up, like, you know what, okay, do whatever you want. The dog will never back again. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. You
Like,
give him the
they think
green
they
light
will
to do
not
whatever. Yes.
Yeah.
But any dogs can be changed. Any dogs with the consistency. You can change any dog behavior in the world. Aggressive dog can be a calm dog. As long as there is no any medical or any medical issue with the dog, as a behavior modification, behavior change, you can change any dog. But here's, as I told you, consistency.
Absolutely. Consistency is in human life also. For discipline, we need to follow some rules, some regulations every day. Even our job also we need to do. Like every day, there is a perfect time we need to sleep, we need to wake up.
Exactly.
For dog also,
100% the same.
Discipline is the key.
Same.
Even for our babies also.
Yes.
Human kids also,
Yeah,
we need
boundaries,
to
put boundaries between, let him understand that's wrong, that's right, that's it. But sometimes they get that pet to the home, they feel overwhelmed with it, like they are super happy.
Yes.
Like I can do anything, and they spoil the dog. They spoil him.
But
like,
you think that this happened because less of research about the breed
100%,
and about the culture of the dog and what the dog needs?
100%.
It will be the less research for
Yes.
this?
You can see here in UAE, the shelters full of huskies, right?
Huskies, yeah.
Why? Because they don't do any research about the dog, about the behavior of the dog.
Yes.
How much activity he needs to do on a daily basis, right? So all what they can see, a puppy, like blue eyes puppy, fluffy dog, so cute dog. They got the dog. Go back home. As long as he's a puppy, like, when they are a puppy, within 3 months, they become big.
Big.
Correct? So 6-month-old husky, he's super hyperactive dog.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's jumping, bouncing like a tennis ball in your home, and they cannot control him. So he will end up in adoption center or in shelter, right? So the problem here came from the owner. He didn't do his research. He didn't know, okay, which dog, which breed will match my lifestyle. Okay, so that's what we do, like survey. You will come, we're gonna sit together. Tell me about your life. Let's do a survey about your life, and we can tell you which breed will match you.
Absolutely. But what's your thought in this? That now a trend is going on, and that a pet owner took a pet, like a dog, from a shop or somewhere he bought it. And if he misbehave outside road, if someone asks he's doing misbehaving, then suddenly he'll turn and say, oh, I have rescued this dog, I have took it from shelter, and therefore he's doing misbehave. Is it like Brent said, or kind of the presentation they are giving because lack of their knowledge about the breed or something?
Sometimes maybe they feel shy to talk, like, I paid such amount in that dog and he's misbehaved like that, or maybe. But honestly, in that topic, if we are talking about the people who taking dog from pet shop, spending a lot of money on it, taking back home, the main thing happening here is he feel like this is my dog, And since day one, he gonna follow my instruction. He gonna listen to me. He gonna obey to everything I'm
like
gonna.
A robot.
Yeah, exactly. So he is not involving any trainer with him. Okay, maybe he will not go to research, as you said, and read more about the dog and the breed, because in his mindset, it's like especially coming with first-time dog owner. You know, exactly like he getting iPad or tablet or whatever in his home. He feel like he gonna follow me, he gonna obey to me, he gonna do whatever I'm gonna ask him to do, which is totally wrong. You
Or
know?
for the social media, what
Exact.
they have
Yeah,
seen.
so many things.
So
It's just
present
only
like
for
that.
Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you need to consult a dog trainer. He gonna help you. He gonna support you. He gonna tell you what you can do, what you cannot do with that one. So you can avoid all of that with knowledge. If you don't want to do that, please read more about your dog.
Yes.
Okay. Now it's open world, right? Like everything you can search it, you can read, you can watch videos, you will understand. If you need someone to give you more tips, you are more than welcome. But don't take any decision based on your knowledge, which you don't have it, and you just try to escape from, you cover your mistake by saying something wrong.
Yeah. So, what are the effective communication you think a pet owner should do with their dog to understand more?
So they need to search about the dog breed, okay? They need to understand each dog does have its own characteristic, right? It does have its own personality, okay? That some dogs are really stubborn, but it doesn't mean you cannot train them. Some dogs are really hyperactive. Some dogs, they cannot go for a walk more than 10 minutes. So each dog, each breed, it does have different personalities. So you need to read about your dog. You need to check with your vet. If you are going to the vet knows very well about the dog, about the breed, about the common health issue about that dog. So all the things you need to read about, you need to gather the information before you decide you're gonna get or to get this dog. You know, exactly, just think about you going to get new car. Do you think you go for a first dealer and you will finish the deal with him, close the deal, or you go check the car specification, right? Spec the car, interior, exterior, the engine, everything. Right? Sometimes even you ask your friend if they do have same car, correct? So people in pet industries are not doing that. They just adopt or they just go to get a dog based on the look of the dog.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it. And that's
That how
totally
cute, how fluffy,
exactly.
and
That's totally wrong.
yes,
And
because
then they
now
got surprised with the personality of the dog. It doesn't match me.
because you will see now there is a trending like things are going on. People are so concerned about breed. They will first ask what breed is.
Exactly. Yeah.
Does it really matters?
No. For us as a domestic dogs, like the dogs who are coming to stay with me at home, it doesn't matter is a Belgian Malinois or is a Alaska Malamute or is a mixed breed or a stray dog. It doesn't
Absolutely.
all of them, they're gonna give you unconditional love. Okay, all of them. And I don't know if you know the stray dogs, the mixed breed dog, one of the most loyal dogs. Like they are amazing dog. I love them. On the stray dogs, they are super good. Like they are very loyal, very funny. You know, they have their own personality.
Yes.
But people sometimes they look at them like, you know what, is a stray dog. Like, no, I need a pure breed. Okay, you have the right to pick a pure breed. Is again based on your lifestyle. Please don't get a Belgian Malinois and you just sitting at home. You are working from 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. coming back tired. You cannot go out and you have Belgian Malinois in your backyard. It's not fair.
That not
Right? It's not
fulfilling
fair.
the purpose.
Exactly. You cannot do that. So you need to understand about the dog breed before you decide is that good or bad. Yeah, see, there is no bad breed. It's all about, there is no bad breed. But is that matching me or not? So if you are walking, you can see now in Dubai, dog park is full of mixed breed, pure breed, everything. Even we have in DOGVENTURE HQ, we have a big sector only for stray dogs, like mixed breed. The most funniest group in the area, in the playing area, okay? But I'm not sure if the people still have the same mindset till now or not. Yes, I agree with you when you are taking dog for dog show or competition, or you need a dog to represent you in some competitions. Of course, you will look even for the bloodline, not even such a pure breed. You're looking for the bloodline for that dog as well, correct? But when we are talking about us, like, you know, I'm bringing something in my home to give me love. You know what I mean about unconditional love?
That affection matters.
Exactly. That's the only. Now you need to match your personality with that pet. It doesn't matter. It's a pure breed. It's coming from shelter. It's coming for is abandoned dog, or it's coming from clinic, or even it's coming from pet shop. It doesn't matter. Just pick the right dog for you.
Correct. So, like training methods for a shelter dog and like first time dog, they say like both are same
No.
or different patterns.
It's totally different. So when we are talking about shelter dogs, it's totally different when we are talking about puppy, for example, for training, or we are talking about a dog who's staying in his home for 2 years. And even if I want to go further in that, we have a category of dogs now, we call them COVID dogs.
Okay.
COVID dogs, the dogs has been adopted or has been born during that time, and they are staying at home for at least 2 years.
Okay.
We've been working from home, right? So
yeah.
the dog literally is sitting next to you for 2 years. Now people are going out for work, and that dog have severe separation and anxiety now,
Anxiety
correct?
problem.
So this is another and totally different way to train these kind of dogs. But back to your question, which is shelter dogs, yes, they totally have different way to train them, because you don't know any history for that dog, right? Maybe he has any kind of trauma. So now we work in his behavior more than his training, right? So you need to fix that. So you need to tackle everything and check what might, work with him, what it will never work for him. Yeah, it will never work for him. So shelter dogs, yes, a huge difference when it comes to training. And again, training starts from the fostering home, like where's the dog gonna be fostered or adopted. That home need to work with him. He need to understand the dog, the shelter dog. He need between 3 to 6 months to settle himself in that home, because he been with huge number of dogs, right? You don't know how they are eating there, correct? Because some dogs, they get scared. In shelters, they have hundreds of dogs. You see, and they cannot separate them based on temperament, behavior, and so on. So, God blessed them for what they are doing, the shelters, to save this dog from the street, save them and keep them in a quite nice place, clean place, feeding them. But they cannot do more than that. They cannot separate them. So you can see that maybe there is one dog, he dominate everyone there.
Yes.
Correct? So that when you take this dog out, okay, he has a trauma. So you need to work on that. He need to build trust between me and him.
Like mental support.
Exactly. So yes. So now you need to work in totally different way. I cannot go, okay, you know what? He need basic obedience. It doesn't work like that. Because, okay, why basic obedience? The dog need, as you said, mental support. I need to fix all the trauma happening to him. I need to build trust between me and that dog. He need to trust humans. The problem here is humans. And human gonna adopt him. So you need to build that trust again between you and that dog.
Because in my practical life, I say I know one of the dog whose human have abandoned him, like put it in the shelter when he was sleeping, like to put it in the car and to put it in the abandoned like shelter home. When he wake up, he felt like that he's in different place. Golden Retriever I'm talking about. And he saw that some different places that he cannot find his owner or something. It's a small, like a cage kind of thing what shelters have, and he got traumatized. He was traumatized for 1 year than more. When some second owner adopted him from shelter, he has not slept for so many years. He always sat at night and keep watching to his master, that the same incident don't happen to him again. Like so much trauma that
of course
baby went through, that he have not slept for so many years. He do not used to sleep only.
He may also, in the same situation, the dog, it might have trauma also from the car, because now he will not trust me taking him inside the car.
Yeah, that phobia would be there.
Even inside in the clinic, even it might reach to the clinic, because in the shelter, is a new place for him. So if you're going to introduce any new place to that dog, he might be aggressive. He doesn't want to go there. He doesn't want to go inside the car. He doesn't want to come out of the car. He doesn't want to go out of his home. As you said, he will never feel comfortable whilst, trust. So it's all about trust. So shelter dogs, they totally have different methods when it comes to training.
Have you met anyone in Dog Venture HQ? First of all, from where you get that inspiration of Dog Venture HQ, where literally we get everything under one roof.
Yes.
Like how did you plan it?
So it's not about how I plan it. So Dog Venture HQ, as you said in the beginning, it's everything the pet owner needs under one roof.
Oh yeah.
It's long story, just to make it short for you. We have a passion towards. So Dog Venture is owned by me and Saeed, is my friend and my business partner, and we both have that same passion toward dogs. He's a dog owner, I'm a dog owner, and we've been in the pet industry long time and like good time. So one day we just were standing in a dog park. I remember it was in the Mac Hills Dog Park, and we were talking about daycare, and he was driving all the way to DIP to drop the dog there. So, and if you want to go to the clinic, there's another place for the clinic. Grooming, every service is considered as a standalone business.
Yes.
So we were talking like, if there is a place where everything under one roof. Yeah, it will be an amazing, like it will be really good. So that's the idea when it's like spark of the idea. Literally, this is the spark when it comes.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So we said, okay, let's search a place, because to find that big place, like our place is around 35,000 square feet. So it's quite big. Yes, it's quite big place, and you need to make everything with high quality, because we are looking for the quality, not the quantity, honestly. So we find the place. It takes around 1.5 years to build it up and design it and make sure whenever the dog owner needs, it will be available. So starting from daycare, boarding, training, grooming, even pet taxi, retail shop, clinic. And in the clinic we have all specialty there, like even advanced orthopedic is there. So we try to make sure the client, when he walk in, he feels safe. So in our mission statement, because we are serving two kind of clients, human and pets, correct? So in our mission and we give peace of mind to the dog owner and provide superior quality of service to the pet himself. That's why you can see every day we do have different activity. Every day, even the vet check all the dog in boarding, check all dog in daycare. So it doesn't mean, I don't want you to bring your dog inside the vet clinic. No, if you bring him to the daycare or boarding, the vet will go by himself, check your dog. It's like checking like routine check.
Routine check.
Yes, and then they will give you the report. That's it. As much simple as it. If you have your dog is up to the vaccine, so instead of you are driving, you bring your dog to daycare. Now you need to go to another clinic. We need to go to do some grooming. You drop your dog. We operate from 7 a.m. till 8 p.m. Okay, you drop your dog at any time. He will get everything ready. Even if you want us to drop back your dog, we have a pet taxi service.
Okay, you pick and drop both.
Yeah, of course. Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah, we do everything, even food delivery, everything we're doing under one roof, as I told you.
So you have seen now in social media, nothing is hidden.
Yes.
Like before. So now we have seen many boarding also, many groomer also, either not trained or not known about the animal behavior or kind of, and they go aggressive.
Yes.
Like with the animals, they beat, they misbehave, they pull like dominance and all. So how as a like owner, or how as your own station like Dog Venture, how do you assure that your all the staffs, all the employees are well trained, or mentally they are acceptable for dogs behavior?
Perfect. So when we are talking about the pet industry now, it's growing very fast.
Yeah.
It's a good business. Like anyone ask me, I'm thinking it's a good business. If you are willing to do it tomorrow, go ahead and do it. It's a good business, but it needs a lot of experience. It needs a lot of things to be taken care of. It's not only about bringing dogs, leave them there, and one dog handler or two dog handler will take care of it. So when it comes to that part, when we start Dog Venture, any place, when you start, you can see you need training, because there is nothing, say here, as I told you in Middle East, pet handler. Like in US, UK, there is a pet handler. They certified as a pet handler. They're certified as a pet walker, certified as a pet sitter. But in our region here, there is nothing such things like that. So when you hire people to work as a pet handler, they might have experience as any other job as a driver. Maybe his previous job, he's been working in a restaurant as a waiters or as a whatever, okay? So his knowledge about handling dogs is not such level, let's say zero. So you need to train those people, correct? You need to give them a good training, especially practical training, for them to understand, okay? And you need to maintain that, the consistency, as I told you. So in Dog Venture HQ, the team has been 4-month training before we open, okay? We give them the training, and every month we do training for dog handler, trainer, housekeeper, about dog behavior, about how they can read the dog body language. And in Dog Venture, as a dog handler, they're not allowed to shush even the dog. So his job is to play, follow the activity. If you can see there is any kind, as you said, because we don't accept any aggressive or aggression dog in daycare.
Okay.
We accept them in training area. It's totally separate. Okay, so for that. So that's why we do initial assessment. So any dogs will walk inside or coming in Dog Venture HQ, they will go for full medical assessment.
Okay.
Full behavior assessment. Even we do grooming assessment for the dog. We give you the full report, and you spend the full day with us, that's totally for free. We are not charging even for that. But the concept here is I need to understand the dog behavior so I can assign him for the proper area. And we have a ratio between the dogs and handlers.
Okay.
Okay, so
What's that? Dogs and hunters.
Handler.
Handler.
So
handler.
the dog handler,
Okay,
the
yeah,
ratio
yeah, yeah,
between
yeah.
them is
Who's
1.
going to take care?
Yes, to 8 dog maximum. So we have 5 to 8 dogs. That's the maximum numbers. 1 dog handler can focus and take care of it. So if I have 1 playing area and I have 10 dogs, you will always see 2 dog handler in this area. Okay, and their job only to be active with the dog, nothing more.
Nothing.
Yes.
Because I think, like, personally, now so many violence has been increased. Even US also. It's been shown in like Canada also. India, forget it. India is everywhere like
Okay.
this. Because as you said, this is a fast growing thing, and many pet owners are interested to pay to take care of, because all are busy. Like after COVID wave and everything, like every schedule is like messed up. Everyone is busy now, started working. In between COVID, maybe they take the dog and now they do not know what to
Yeah.
do. So it has been seen that the dog handlers or the dog caregivers are maybe mentally pissed off, maybe some their personal issues, or maybe they are not trained, and they are giving service to the dogs and all, and they lose their mind and
Yes.
start beating, misbehaving, and all this
I
thing.
agree with you. So when it comes to that part, you have to think also about the handler. So just imagine that with me, okay? You have a dog handler who is staying in one place. There is not less than 100 dogs. The dogs are barking, like they're barking a lot. They jumping. He need to focus on every single dog. He working 12 hours in such situation.
Yeah.
Okay, that's in his job, away from his personal life. Okay, if you're gonna combine both of them, what do you think about that guy? Okay, I'm not giving him any excuse to do such
of
thing,
course
right?
not.
But as a company, you need to think about it. So because we tackle that when we start Dog Venture. Okay, I'm telling you, like when we start, and me and Saeed, we were there. We've been working as a dog handler with the team. We need to understand what's going on. The HR, we have HR, we have quality assurance in the facility, in-house team. They go, they do research. So what we decide, dog handler cannot do that. So the dog handler, the maximum working hour, it should be 8 hours. He need to take 1 hour during his working just to rest. Then come 8 hours, that's the maximum as a human being can accommodate, More than that, I'm telling
Exhausted.
exhausted, tired, and he doesn't know what he's doing. So if you can see any kind of violence or anything, please ask about the company policy for that employee, because if he's stressed in his work, he cannot perform. He cannot perform. So definitely that thing's coming, because I'm telling you, 100 dogs around you barking in your ear, jumping, you need to be focused on with them. I'm telling you, away from your personal life. Add that on you, as you said, maybe he's coming, he's upset, he's sad,
Yeah.
and he's coming into such thing, he takes that frustration out of him, maybe by hitting the dog or misbehave
Something.
with the dog, right? But if you give him that flexibility, the work-life balance, 8 hours is more than enough for a dog handler to be work.
Absolutely,
And
absolutely.
here in UAE, I said that before, and if you can take the initiative to do that in daycare's community, okay, I mean in business itself, if we do have like a union, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like all the operation manager from all the facility can sit together, see how they can improve the daycare business, what it can work, what it didn't work with them, what worked well with me. Share experience. Trust me, tomorrow, if there is 10 dog venture with the same size open in UAE, it will accommodate the business, guys. It's not about competition. Let's think about helping the community, help the pet owner, help
Yes.
the pet itself. That will be way more better for us,
UAE or the Emirates culture or the Middle East culture, by what you are thinking is amazing. If all the owners, pet owners or pet lovers come forward, build a community and think about like this, there will be pet welfare, animal welfare will be more.
100%.
Safety,
Yes,
security, all
yes.
will be more.
And we're going to learn from each
Yeah,
other.
yeah, absolutely.
We're going to learn. I'm not saying I'm the best, okay, and I
At
don't
least
need
trying.
anyone, and I don't need any advice. No, we are open for advice. I go to some places, help them to set up even the business for them, tell them what they can do. I'm open to learn. I travel every year to get some more courses about the welfare, about pet, about training, about everything. Do I need it? Yes, of course I need it. I need to follow all
Get
the
with the
exactly
new
to be
trend, with
updated.
everything,
So
techniques.
if we are talking about UAE industry, because it's totally different, okay? And I'm sitting with you, and you are the owner of another facility. I'm gonna be transparent with you. I'm gonna tell you, okay, you know what? That incident happened in my daycare. You might tell me, yeah, you know what? It's because of 1, 2, 3. If you improve this area, it will minimize that, and I will be more than happy. So we are minimize anything as a risk, kill it, okay? You as a pet owner, you will be more happy. You're gonna trust everyone. There's no competition in the business. No competition. Trust me, the business can, in that kind of, it accommodate anyone. If you're gonna open tomorrow couple of daycare facilities, it still can accommodate. How many pets do we have in UAE?
Correct. And if we get more such place, now that's my personal thought. Like like boarding cares, everything is getting so good, no? This traveling issues of pet parents.
Yeah.
Due to traveling issues, due to job problem, abandoning the pets or dog, it will be less, I think.
100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
It will be
100%.
less.
100%. Because they can see there is, as you said, welfare community are supporting them. Okay. Sometimes we receive a lot of dogs. Like in DogVenture, I have so many dogs, and we are supporting shelters as well. Like as you said, sometimes they hand over to us very aggressive dog.
Okay.
Okay, because there is no any chance for the dog to be adopted. Okay, and we train the dog. We make sure the dog is well trained to be ready to move to the new home. Okay, and we are doing that because we really need to help the community. If you're gonna adopt any dog from any shelter, from us as a dog venture, we will come to your place. We give you a session. We make you to understand about the breed. We do that environment control for you. No charge for
Amazing.
that. We just need to support and help the community.
Yeah.
That,
And shelter dogs, they are already traumatized.
Yeah.
Or they got aggressive by living over
Exactly.
there. So you help them to get adopted.
Yes.
And get like you go to shelters.
So the shelter, we don't go to the shelter. So the shelter will send us to the dog. So the dog will stay in DogVenture.
They get that different environment.
Yes. So the dog will stay with the trainer in DogVenture. He will stay there. He will get trained there, and then we hand over to the fostering home. So we don't send the dog back to the shelter. So we give it to that's all this process happening under the shelter. It's not even, DogVenture is not involved by any adoption fees, adoption dog, nothing. We just train the dog to make sure he's ready to move to the new home. That's it.
I have asked you this questions because you are already handling so many employees at your dog ventures, and you know about the inside of business, what is good, what is bad. Because always we know negative things go viral very soon. But
Yes.
We, as a human, also we need to understand that it's not always employees' fault.
Correct.
Correct?
Yes.
It's the business
As I told you,
owner's fault
ask about the
also.
company
Yeah,
policy. So what I told you, ask
overdoing.
about company policy.
Yes.
Okay. You need to check also how often they are training the staff. Okay. Turnover, like I'm thankfully that since I opened till today, in the dog trainer or dog handler, no one left. So you can see the old staff still there till today, almost now 2 years, 3 years. The same team are there. So right now, yeah, when we hire them at the beginning, they don't have any kind of knowledge. They don't have anything. Right now, you can speak with them. You can see the knowledge.
improvement
Yes,
is there.
of course. Every month they attend training. Every month.
Yes, that is very important
Yeah.
to brush up them also.
Yes, they sign, they attend, they have workshop. So that's happening on monthly basis. So to minimize any kind of risk or misbehave, and also quality life balance for it doesn't mean he's a housekeeper or he's a handler. That means I need to make him suffer by working 12 or 10 hours. That's too much. Honestly, I request anyone go there, work as a dog, not work as a dog handler, stay in their place. You will see how much they are doing hard work, because people, they have that thought, and it's happened in DogVenture as well. Like when we ask the other department, like in the clinic, if you have a choice to work in any other department, which department do you think is more fun and daycare? 90% of the answer, it will go for daycare. Okay, so we select like random people, even from clinic, grooming, from back office, take them, let them work there for 1 day as a dog handler. They said, no, it's very hard. It's really, of course, it's a hard job.
Rigorous, yeah.
It's a really hard job.
rigorous job.
You need to focus. You need to do activity with the dog. You need to make sure every dog is safe. Dog handler also, they do body check for dog when they check in, when they check out. They brush the dog when they are staying in boarding. They are not staying there just only like standing and watching dogs.
Correct.
That's not the job. So work-life balance is very important to them, so they cannot do that for long time. 8 hours, that's the maximum they can do. That's the maximum they can do. So to answer your question, ask about company policy.
Yes. So there is the question has been asked by many of them.
Yes.
We have given a social platform to ask that frustration with pet is a common issue that many dog parents face. So, like, in my opinion, it looks like, it's a fact that newborn baby's mother, like human baby's mother, also get frustrated.
Okay.
There are many trends. There are many, now people are talking openly that they get depressed also. Psychological support
Yes.
they need. Newborn baby's mother, because it's a rigorous job, like night, day, and everything. But there is a hope at the end. Your baby, like not 1 year, 2 year, at least 3-4 years, they will start talking. They'll go to school. They will have their own life, and your life gets shortened. But in dogs or in pets, they will be your newborn baby for lifetime.
Correct.
It is a lifetime commitment. And also maybe jobs or with. Do you think this are the reasons for that pet parents are getting frustrated, and they, like, by beating them, by abandoning them, leaving them, or kind of they are doing this?
Yes. I will go back for our talk when you said about they don't understand what such breeds they have, right? So they get frustrated because they don't know what they need to do to the dog. So maybe the dog, he gonna chew in the sofa, correct? He gonna dig in the backyard, and the dog owner feel frustrated about that behavior, okay? But just imagine that with me. You have a Labrador or Husky, because now it's very Husky, right, everywhere. So you just need to understand, okay, Husky, what is the main job for the Huskies? Like, you can see Husky, Alaskan.
Energetic.
They are energetic, but job. Because every dog, he need to do a job. He need to do some work, okay? So Husky, you see all of them, they are sliding the slide, right? Like you put harness, put them on a slide and let them run. They will be more than happy to pull you anywhere, right? So when you give the dog a job, okay, he will be happy. You will see his energy take out from him in healthy way. So if I have a friend who has a Husky, I ask him, okay, go for bicycling with him. Put your dog in a bicycle, let him run for 10-15 minutes. Today, tomorrow, increase the duration, increase. It might reach to 45 minutes, by the way, with a Husky. Let them do, the dog will feel he's doing his job, okay?
Make him busy
With his job.
with his
Okay?
purpose.
With a purpose, okay? If we are talking about, you can see Golden Retriever, they crazy in the water, they crazy after fetch, okay? If you are talking about German Shepherd, which is herding dogs, or Australian Shepherd or Border Collie, okay, let them do some herding work. Okay, if you don't have anything to do a herding work, there's a lot of games. Dogs can do it as they pretend they are doing the job. But if the dog owner knows that, so the dog will not feel frustrated. He will not do that crazy monkey silly stuff and make the owner feel frustrated as well. So it's not the dog fault, it's always the owner fault. You need to learn, and you need to know about your dog, so you can ask the dog to do his job. Don't bring Dash Hound in your home asking him to run for 5 kilometers, or bring.
Actually, because the part you only telling that the German Shepherds or the
Yeah.
Huskies need space,
Of course.
needs activities to be energized. Their things,
Yeah,
right?
they are super energetic dogs.
You think that into the small apartments of the here culture, like Dubai culture, or in the Western cultures are there, that small apartments are there. So it will be suffocating for them. Maybe
Okay,
there.
you
that's
can
the reason.
still do it
Okay.
if you have enough time. So let's say you wake up at 4 a.m. I'm taking my dogs out for running for maybe 1 hour or 2 hours. Okay, I go back home. The breakfast is ready for them. You feed them. Even if you put them inside the crate, which is more better for them. Dogs staying in the crate, it's the most amazing thing. You need to do crate training for your dog. It doesn't matter what's the size of the dog. Crate, it's considered as a confined area for dog to stay feeling safe and happy, okay? But you cannot leave them there for 6 hours or 5 hours. They just go to take a rest, nap, whatever, and then they need to do another activity. So if you have a German Shepherd or you have a Husky, as you said, and you are going to work again in the morning, so they need to go out at least 4 times, which is high level of activity. Not only take them in the dog park, they will fight. I'm telling you, they're gonna fight. They need to go out to do some activity, physical
trekking
activity.
or something.
Yes, and mental stimulation. You can work with any dog in your if you have a studio and you're staying with one dog, let him do some mental work, mental stimulation. It gives them a lot of time to think and do it, and they get tired. So it shouldn't be always physical activity, because dog will, if you have a big breed, again, German Shepherd, Labrador, Golden Retriever, and you keep doing physical, you're affecting the hips, joints. That's why in Dubai you can see a lot of dog with hip dysplasia,
Yes.
right?
The limb.
Exactly, because too much physical activity is wrong. They need balance between physical and mental as well.
So entire thing, I think it's rounding around only one thing is the knowledge.
Yes, of course.
Research, knowledge, and then bring, or think before bringing.
Yeah.
Because do not think after bringing, you think it's not no result.
You can, okay, see, for how, like, now you are 20 years old, guy decide to get a dog. Okay, do you think you're gonna change your whole lifestyle?
Of course not.
No. So you need to bring a dog who match your lifestyle. Don't bring a dog and you think, okay, I'm gonna match his lifestyle. It will never happen.
Never happen. Absolutely correct. So what are the exciting plans or collaborations or exciting things Dog Ventures are going to have?
So right now we are doing, we're doing a lot of activity, indoor and outdoor as well, right? So right now we are thinking about taking dog owner, because now traveling is a big issue,
Yeah.
correct? Like if the owner want to travel with his dog to go somewhere for vacation or anywhere around the world, it's really a big hassle. So right now we are working with airlines, okay, to facilitate that to the dog owner in Dubai, in UAE, they can travel with their pets to go out of the country and come back in the country
With
with
pet?
with pet, yeah, with their dog.
Amazing.
Yeah.
This is exclusive.
Yeah.
This is exclusive, okay? From
Yeah.
Dog Venture HQ.
So very soon we're gonna announce it for you guys. Just when we understand more about the airlines, what they required from our side and the owner, and it will be happening soon. So
Yes.
people can travel with a pet, do the vacation. Even we're planning to have like like a package. So we do some activity out of UAE, especially during summertime.
Amazing.
Yeah.
This is because just now you must be seeing Bark Air.
Yeah.
So I was so wanted that UAE also technology and everything growing fast.
Yeah.
I was wish that something kind of Bark Air is here also, and you talked it.
Happening soon.
You just you just
Yeah.
told, because we wanted, like, even we wanted to go to Oman or something kind
Exactly.
of
It's
so difficult
so
for
difficult,
us. So
yes.
difficult.
Especially
So-
when you are coming back.
Yes. So at least who are ready to pay with their dogs, and then at least they can take with them. They are ready to pay, and if services are there, so it cannot be more happier than me. At least I will be the happiest person if this kind of things coming on. This is exclusive. Pet parents, get ready. Ask every day to Dog Venture when it's coming. You just make me so relieved.
That's good.
So you said you have pet taxis also.
Yes, we do pet
What
taxi.
is for that? For the
So,
relocations or
pet
kind of?
taxi, we do pet taxi and pick up dogs from their home, bring them to a dog venture, and also for vet clinic, grooming, we do
For
pick up and
everything.
yes.
So if a pet owner is relocating to, like, take it for Dubai to Ajman or kind of like Sharjah, so pet taxi help
Yes,
them.
yeah. We have a pet taxi, like we have the driver, so they pick dogs from all over Dubai here, like even on daily basis, like we are operating on daily basis, like bringing dogs to dog venture everywhere in Dubai. So you just book 24-hour and that's it.
Yeah, because many of the taxis, like private taxis, we see RTA taxis, they do not allow pets.
They don't allow pets.
So this pet taxi like facilities are also very good.
Yes,
because
and we
many
thought
time-
that now Dubai is that's good. Traffic is really high.
Really, yeah.
right? So also to keep the dog in the car, if you are going to your work, you don't want to be late or delay. Either you're gonna wake up very early to drop your dog to the facility, then you want to go to your work. So we take care of it. Like we go pick up your dog from your home, and you tell us what time you will be back to your home. So we drop the dog in the same time. So your dog is ready. Even you want to take him for a walk, or you want to give him. So we feed him even in the facility. Make sure everything is good.
Amazing.
Yeah. deliver
Because
it back to you.
there was a ad I was seeing in Brazil or Portuguese maybe. So they have a proper school bus,
Okay, yeah.
boarding bus.
Hopefully it's coming soon also. I know, I know.
You seen that ad?
Yeah, of
It's
course,
so
of course.
loving that
Yeah.
dogs are having their own backpack and the driver is there, one helper is there, proper like a school.
Yeah, like a
Children are
yeah,
going to school,
I
like they're coming
yeah.
up and taking to the, and dogs are so happy. They're sitting their
Sitting there.
seats and
Yeah,
everything.
that's
They
really
know
nice.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
saw this
very
one.
nice.
Yeah.
Amazing. So more like I know this is the reason maybe Dog HQ is getting so much famous. I have been over there with my dog Dodo. There was some contest or something. He won that contest because Dodo is super like social media. People adore him so much. So he own over there. I have
Nice.
that dog venture clinic pouch also. What's
Okay.
inside that and collar, leash, games, so many. So I have been there. Space is really admirable place. Like nowadays, so big space is difficult. It's in Alcuz, I believe.
Yes,
So
it's
you have another ventures also
so far we don't have. We have only one facility,
for
which is
Alcuz.
yeah, that based in Al
So
Quoz.
you're planning like for Sharjah, Ajman, or Abu
Hopefully,
Dhabi kind
hopefully,
of?
yeah. We have we. You don't know about our ambitions and our visions, but trust me, it's coming.
Yeah,
It's
because
coming.
I know many communities. I am into there. So Abu Dhabi, there are many dog parents will get very happy about all these
We
things.
have a huge number of
Yeah.
our client database in Abu Dhabi is
Yeah.
huge and is getting big and bigger. And all dogs from Abu Dhabi coming for boarding in Dog Venture. So they keep requesting, asking.
That to open there.
Yes,
Yes. So have you been into legal things, legal framework in Dubai for animal welfare? Do
so
they have?
I was not officially working in legal any kind of legal welfare, but I've been supporting a lot of shelters in Dubai in terms of process, even the design of the place, adoption, reallocation, fostering. Yes, but unofficially, no.
There is like no welfare center organization like PETA or PFA.
Here in Dubai,
Yeah,
I don't
no,
think
right?
so. Yeah, it's like every shelter is like a standalone by themselves. There's no any such thing under one roof for them. I mean, like a community or someone. I'm not sure, but I don't think so.
No.
No, I
Then you
don't think
think
so.
Dog Ventures and Let's Softly should start this?
For shelters, see, because some people take shelters in different way and aspect. And honestly speaking, the people who are doing shelters work here. If there is no volunteers, they cannot survive.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, they are surviving with the volunteers, which is like they are doing an amazing job with the shelters. And shelters themselves, they are struggling here in UAE.
Very much because I
Most of
already
them, they are
have a
struggling.
canine shelter Siddhi over here.
Yeah.
And when in a talk with her, the things like overpopulated things
Yeah.
are very hard over
I
here.
know they are struggling.
For
Like,
getting struggling. And I have asked you this because I can see so many posts are there. So many, because see, practically telling, this is a fast moving country, you say, and separations, divorce, moving
Yeah.
to another relationships or changing job or coming here or going is very normal. It's very basic over here. So that time what happened, like husband wife get it separated, so they confuse whom to go to dog.
yeah, and they keep it in the boarding.
They keep in the boarding.
Yeah, they keep it. We have so many cases exactly like that.
Boarding
Yeah.
and or else they confuse and they're burnt, like they surrender to shelter. So there should be some legalized body who will take care of all these things. Or recently Abu Dhabi cases came out that there is a German Shepherd inside a villa where owner is pre-planned to kill that German
Oh.
Shepherd. How? They are going for a vacation and there was no food, no water inside the room, and they have leashed that German Shepherd and going. By chance, this is Dubai and fast. You do not know what's happening to your neighbor. No one is scared and no one is known. No one have time. Luckily, maybe God wish is there. The neighbor just put an eye and see that they are almost done with all this plannings and they're leaving for the vacation without like this, like pre-planned murdering.
Well,
So this gave me so shocked, like the human behavior and thinking that I think there should be some legal bodies who will take immediate action about all these things, because inside your home, what is happening, it's not possible for everyone to look after. But at least getting the support
Yeah.
from the legal bodies would help a lot. At least see, here no one break the rules like overlapping,
Yeah.
over speeding because of the fine thing.
Correct.
Right, there is a scare, and like fine will be there. Huge fine is there.
Nothing here is a welfare.
Exactly.
Nothing.
So if we can come up like for the animal welfare also, fine is there and all. I think this abandoned,
I think it
this
will
misbehavior, shelters,
reduce.
things will
Yeah,
decrease.
will decrease. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I think it's a good
It
idea.
is there, no?
Yeah,
Uh,
but no, so far there is
so
nothing
far
like that.
there is
No, nothing
no
like
such
that.
bodies.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll talk.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's been amazing to know everything about like dog ventures and everything. We'll quickly do a session called, in our very very special session in our podcast, is busting the myth and
Okay.
talking about fact, rapid fire.
Okay.
So I'll ask you, and you have to let me know just fact or myth.
Okay.
Dog eat grass to make themselves vomit?
No, they were not to make themselves vomit. So sometimes dogs eat grass because sometimes they feel lack of some maybe vitamins but not to make themselves vomit.
Oh, this is a myth.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any truth to saying you cannot teach an old dog new tricks?
Of course, that's not true. You can teach any dogs at any age anything, and we have proven that with 12 years old dog in Dog Venture HQ.
Wow.
Yeah, the dog was totally like disaster, like nothing, and the owner like gave up, and the dog has been with the owner for such long time, never been in training, never did anything, but he just like said, okay, if you can do it, show me. Yeah, 12 years old.
It's a myth.
Yeah, it is.
All dogs can swim naturally? Myth or fact?
So when we are talking about swimming, dogs, they can swim. How they can swim? That's the only way we need to train them. But if you bring any dog, just throw him in the water, he will swim, yes.
This is the fact.
And also, there is such breeds, they cannot swim. So if you are talking about like the dog with big head, okay, they cannot balance themselves. If you are talking about, and this exceptional, some sausage dog, like literally the tall one, not the short one, the tall one.
Yeah.
Because they have very short leg. They cannot balance themselves in the water as well. They cannot swim. So these dogs, yeah, they can see them sink, so you can just provide them with life jacket.
Life jacket.
Yes.
And they
but
can do it.
General talk, dogs can swim even without teaching them anything.
This is a fact then.
Yeah, so they can swim. Any dog can swim.
Can swim.
Yes.
Okay. Spaying or neutering your dog will change their personality?
It's not about personality. It might affect the behavior, yes. It depends also when you're neutering or spaying the pet. So sometimes we don't recommend for the dog who has any kind of fear, because we need to build his personality and we need to get him more confident in himself. So if I'm gonna cut his testosterone or cut his hormones in that moment, it will affect definitely his behavior and his personality. But again, general talk, if we are talking about general, it shouldn't affect his behavior if we are talking normal situation. But some dogs, yes,
it does happen.
It does.
So it's not fully myth.
Yeah.
There is a fact.
It is. Yeah, it will affect. I'm telling you, it will affect. But in general talk, it shouldn't affect if the dog is normal. But if you have, again, exceptional dogs, like has any kind of fear or anxiety, if the dog is cautious, no, it will affect.
Okay. Do dogs really see in black and white?
No. They do see in colors, but different colors, not like it's like, you have even, you can download an application which for pet vision, and you can see exactly what the dog can see, and cat as well.
Okay,
So
there
they
is a...
they do have color, they can see in color, but not like pure color like what we can see. But they
like
see color.
X-ray kind of?
Not X-ray. They don't. Okay, that we are talking about shark now. Shark is, they said, like seeing black and white. Dogs is different. They can see colors. So that's why. When we teach dog for people in special needs, and he can see the sign, the signal when they like green, red, and he can walk and take them across. So that means he can see colors. Right?
This is a myth.
So yeah. So dogs can see color definitely. Yes.
Can see color. Okay. Can, like, it is a myth that a dry nose means a dog is sick?
Yeah, the dog is of course. So the dog nose should be always wet. So if your dog nose is dry, yeah, you need to check with the vet.
This is a fact.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Can dogs really understand human emotions?
100%. That's why we have emotional support dogs, right?
Connections, therapy dog.
Therapy dogs, yes. Yeah, we call them now emotional support. Like the dog really understands when you are sad, upset, stress, and he can act on that emotion. And some of them, they do funny tricks for you just to give you that smile in your
Attention,
face.
yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, attention. Oh, this is also a fact.
Yes.
Nice. Is it true that a wagging tail always mean a dog is happy?
Wagging tail,
Yeah.
the dog will be happy, yes and no. So wagging tail based on the position of the tail, based on the, so you cannot read only one sign in the dog.
Okay.
Okay. So when we are talking about body language, you have the dog chest or shoulder. You can see his eyes, you can see his mouth, you can see his lips, his the hair of him himself, the tail. So you need to read all these together.
Entire body language
Yes.
depends.
So the body language is based also on the speed of the tail wagging. Okay. All this give you different, but it doesn't mean he's a happy dog.
Okay.
Okay.
So it depends.
It depends, but it doesn't mean I cannot say because he's wagging his tail, he's a happy dog.
It's a happy dog.
No, you cannot say that.
Okay. So do mixed breed dogs really live longer than pure breed?
No, it's a myth.
It's a myth.
Yeah.
The lifespans are same for all the dogs.
And you can see a huge variation of dogs. Like you can see a husky who lived for 22 years and a husky who passed away after 10, 12 years, right? But there is nothing says a stray dog will live longer than, no, it's a myth.
It's depend. Okay. So, is it true that garlic is good for dogs?
No, of course, garlic is not good for garlic, onions. All this is not good for dogs. Okay, and again, it's the variations. It's my same like the when you give him chocolate. Some dogs, like if you give a chocolate to Chihuahua and you give a chocolate to Great Dane, maybe the chocolate is gonna kill the Great Dane, but it will not affect the Chihuahua, right?
Okay, depends.
It depends also in the dog health issue, but garlic, onions. It's
Absolutely no,
yes,
no.
absolutely no. So it's a mess. Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Can dogs really smell fear?
It's not about dog can smell fear. So it's not about fear. It's about your self-confidence and your energy level. So dogs do understand energy level. That's why if you go with a trainer inside the daycare or inside the area where so many dogs, you can see the dog kind of respecting that guy because of his energy level is higher than their energy level. But if you take any other person, which is his energy level is lower, the dog will be easily dominant. Like he will take a step forward, that guy will take a step back. So he can understand, the dog can understand now his energy level is not matching my energy level, so I can dominate him. So it's about energy level, not
So
about
it's not
fear.
about sixth sense.
No, it's energy level here.
Energy
We are talking about the energy level.
Do dogs have a sense of time?
Of time,
Yeah.
like morning, night time.
Yeah.
Yes, of course they do have.
have?
Yeah, 100%.
Because for my case, Dodo is like 6 p.m. He's walking
Yes, they
time
do
5
have all
a.m.
animals, by the way. Even if even you have a cat at your home,
So they
you will
they
see
know.
the cat. Yeah, of course, you see the cat more active at night time because that's time when the cat's normal hunting, right? Night time, you will see the cats really running and zoomies in the home. And dogs is the other way. They have whole day. They sleep at night. So they of course,
They
aware. Yes.
understand. They understand the time. Is it true that dog mouths are cleaner than human?
I think this is a myth. Why, if you are not cleaning your dog mouth on daily basis, okay, and you can tell me my dog mouth is cleaner
Than
than
human.
of course not. No, I don't
It's a
think
myth.
so. Yeah, it is.
Dogs only need to be walked once a day.
Again, depend on the dog size, dog health, activity level of the dog, and it's depend on everything. But usually, dogs need to walk more than once, even if they old, like they old. But it can be 5 minutes, it can be 10 minutes, it can be 1 hour. But one time a
Depends.
day, yeah, it's not fair for them.
Adopting a dog from a shelter means they will have behavioral issue.
Not necessarily. No, it's not necessary. Maybe you will adopt a dog. He's amazing. Like some dogs in shelter, you go there, you watch them. They're like a monkey. They're so nice, so friendly, and it doesn't mean every single dog coming out from the shelter he has trauma or he has a behavior issue. It's not necessary. Some of them, yes, they do have, but it's not necessary.
Basically, this is a myth.
Yes,
It's depend that how the dog has
exactly.
been living over there.
Exactly, yes.
And it's depend upon the owner. It
Yes.
depends upon the shelter environment also.
Correct.
So many myth busted. So to all pet owners or to all animal lovers, please give a chance to shelter dogs also. By giving a chance to them, you will helping them to trust human again. You do not know what are all those circumstances they have been dropped over there. And trust me, if you wanted to see the real life of dogs after abandoning, visit one of any of the nearest shelter you have. You will see the pain. Thank you. Thank you for busting so many myths and talking about the facts. So we are almost down into the wrap up.
Okay.
One advice you would like to give to all this pet industry people that they can grow or they can initiate or they can help? How?
Okay, so I will start with the pet owner. Please read more about your pet. Please understand your pet more. If you want any advice, if you want anything, please visit us in Dog Venture. We will be more than happy to sit with you, explain to you everything about your dog. We give free consultation, training consultation for any dog owner, okay? If you have a dog and you willing to get a new dog, please come and sit with us. We'll give you a survey. We're going to ask you questions. We're going to select the best breed for you. If you need to adopt a dog, go check the dog. You can see which one you feel like, there is a bond between you and them. And the thing here I want to say about the shelter dogs, because people will go to the shelter, they have that thought in their mind, they select the dog, but honestly the dog chooses.
Select you.
Yes.
Yes, this
The dog
this is
choose
so,
you.
So like many of our podcasts we
Yeah.
say dog choose you.
Yeah.
Dog choose your house.
So bring the dog, come, we will give you all the advice, tips, invite us to have a coffee at your home, we'll come, we will do that environment control for you, and at least you can have that, first right step when you get a dog from the shelter. My advice for everyone, give time to understand your pet more. Don't feel frustrated after one incident or two incidents or any mistakes has been happened from your dog. Consistency in training, you will success with that. Without it, it's useless. You are wasting your money, you are wasting your time. You make your dog traumatized with whatever you want him to do, but he is not understanding what you are requesting from him. So consistency and follow up the instruction from your dog trainer. There is no such thing, I'm better than any other one. But whatever your trainer gonna do to your pet, please follow his instruction. Do exactly what he's telling you to do in the right way. My advice for the pet industry or my colleagues at another facility, please, let's sit together. Let's discuss everything about that industry. Let's see how we can serve better service to the pet community and to the pet owner. That's only thing I can wish. If you ask me something, really, this is one of my wish I need to come true one day.
So, Dog Venture HQ, Mr. CEO, have disclosed 2-3 things which are exclusive. For that, you have to see entire podcast. You cannot see first or last. Entire podcast is full of informations and it's going to help you further. Very important, few suggestions maybe or informations I have for all the pet owners. If you think this is important, you can share with your friends, family. How can pet owners ensure they are supporting ethical business? As a pet owner myself also, I think to support an ethical business is very important to grow, to make them grow who are doing a really hard work to make our pet industry or animal community strong, like Dog Venture HQ is doing. So, things what you can do is product and service. Ensure the product and services you're using are cruelty free, and certification who are genuinely doing their products cruelty free, like dog healthy things they are doing, they will give you the certifications. Ask for the certifications like USDA organic or Leaping Bunny or Fair Trade certified. They always support you with this. You ask them, they will give you the certification. Product and ingredients. Avoid those with harmful chemicals or those known to exploit animals or the environment. Always find product, ingredients, and sourcing. If you find vague or misleading information, it might be a red flag. Look for eco-friendly packaging, sustainable sourcing, and carbon offsetting. And this is one of my favorite points. I do that I personally do that, and I wish everyone, especially pet owners, should do this. Support local and small business. Support the businesses, the stores who are supporting shelters. Because if you buy your dog products from there, you are indirectly supporting a rescue center. So support them, encourage them. They keep doing this work, and ask questions. Do not hesitate to ask questions before going to grooming, before going to daycare, before going to boarding, before taking any facilities you want to take for your fur babies. Do not hesitate to ask questions. It's about their life, it's about your life, and do not compromise quality on price. Price is something you need to pay for the quality. If you are getting the quality thing, if you see the person who's taking care of your pet is fully satisfactory, like many pets are there who love to go to boardings, that means the person who's taking care of that pet is taking care of like in love, in affection, so they are excited to go. So talk to that boarding person, talk to who's there. And as Dog Venture HQ, Sam said, there should be a timeline for employees. That's how entire dog community, entire animal community, we can come forward and make these habits healthy. Thank you so much for watching Let's Off Leash. LOL. And you got so many tips and tricks from Sam. We are wrapping this show. Take care. Give little bit more cuddle to your furry friend, feathered or scaly. Signing off from Kasturi.